Merry Christmas.
Want to see me sculpt this thing? Then enjoy the video.
Yeah.
So, today I found inspiration in the weirdest place. I have this stack of poster tag on top of my lamp. And suddenly it looked a lot like a beast of Nurgle or something to me, because this thing here looks like a tongue. And it has these organs and things going on. It looks a bit like Jabba the Hutt. So I decided to rebuild it in clay. And I baked this, so it's hard right now. Did the substructure for the face, so the face is coming on top of this. Horns coming out of it. I'm going to make like a big nose here. Model some lips here. Teeth. Nasty tongue. Going to do one more round of clay here. Have some teeth come out. Another big tongue. Make it as disgusting as possible. Maybe also going to model a hand that's flat on the floor, and this will be a hand holding a flail or maybe an axe or a scythe, I don't know. So, fun thing to play around with. Show you when I'm a couple of steps farther along the way of finishing it, but thought it might be cool to show you. Okay, nice. Okay, so I used the Fimo and Greenstuff to sculpt the face. Little eyes, little eyelids. Teeth. Some teeth are toothpicks right now, but I'll probably clay over them. Nasty smile. So, some wounds around the neck to make him extra disgusting. Yeah, so I think it's coming around or along nicely. Lots of work to do on this, but once it's finished, I hope I'll have something unique nobody else will put on the tabletop. So I did quite a lot of changes to this thing. I tried to give it some more personality by making it lean to the left. So I raised the model a bit, added some clay here, still needs to be baked. Put a profile on there, like as some kind of a snake skin. Clip this arm off, bending it down so it looks like he's emerging from some drudge or slime or I don't know, from the mud. And this tongue is now being held by a hand. He gained a boob. Did some more skin here. And I cut the end part off because it looked too much like Jabba the Hutt. Showed a couple of people on WhatsApp what I was building, and they say, "Oh, it's Jabba the Hutt," and I was like, "No, it's not Jabba the Hutt. It's Beast of Nurgle or Chaos Spawn. It's not Jabba the Hutt." Stupid Star Wars shit. Not that Star Wars is stupid, but this is 40k. You understand? I want it to look like something from Nurgle's garden, so I had to Nurglify it. Got rid of the tail. Put these butt cheeks on there to make him look more funny, a little mischievous. And there's going to be, maybe there's a tail or a tentacle. Don't know yet. I'm going to add some more guts and organs here. And I closed in the head to get an idea of what his final head could be like. I might give him antlers, I don't know yet. So, now I'm going to bake him for 45 minutes. And tomorrow I'm going to bake him for another hour. Yeah, and then I'll show you when it escalates even further. Okay, so I've added the substructure for a hand. I'm going to green stuff and Procreate some fingers over there so it overlaps. It's on a 60mm base, and I've added to the head, bulked it out, put a tail on there, and yeah, I'll glue it down, do some more green stuffing and procreating, and then it's ready for painting. Might even add some horns to the head yet, I don't know yet. Could be. The fog. The fog. She looks super wet right now. And that's because I just spray painted her a couple of seconds ago. Literally, if I touch it now, then the paint will come off. It's that wet. So, a lot of the wetness will disappear, but some of the gloss will stay behind. And then it will look moist. Like it's emerging from some kind of pool of disgusting bile, toxins and disease. So after this dries, the next step is creating a dirty base. Strands of toxin go dripping left and right, and making this as unappetizing as I can. So you can judge the paint job better once this is dry. It is very slicky. Okay, so I feel it's done. I'll give it a good spin around and then I'll show you some of the details. Okay, so I've added some glue mixed with paint, and the glues are just like in the video on how to make gore for your scenery. They're gel contact glue mixed with a second glue, like a instant super glue, power glue, uber glue, call it what you want, and then stirred up, and then you get this stringy texture. And then on top of that, the glossy parts are gel medium, gloss gel medium, transparent, heavy gel medium with paint. And then I used pure red and chaotic red from the army painter to create all these little blots of gore. Okay, so as you can see on a still right here, if I get my zoom game on fleek. Oh, zoom game weak, man. Zoom game weak. Okay, there, if you can see the skin. It was spray painted yellow, then it was dry brushed with green, then it was washed with a brown wash, and that gave it a scaly texture. I rolled that in with when it was still malleable. I rolled it in with the side of this clay shaper. Just rolled it over the skin, created the physical texture, and then yeah, dry brushing and washes did the rest. So since I did green over yellow and a brown ink on top of that, you got all these lovely hues of skin there blending. Okay, so the front is more about the reds and the purples, the pinks, just creating a bloody gooky mess. Guts and entrails here. I wanted to have that look inflamed, and I think I succeeded. And I have this standing under my light arch, or light arc, and there's a arch light, and there's a lot of light right now, so it looks very, very neon. But if I take it out of the light, it looks better, right? So on the tabletop, you'll know that the yellow is yellow and the red is red, but it won't look as early 90s as it would look here on my painting table. So I really wanted to make the guts look wet and the skin look a little bit dry. So yeah, that's it. This is my my Chaos Spawn, my self-made proxy. Sculpted this. Looked at a lot of Tom Mason videos to be able to do the face. And I think it paid off. I don't know. This is my first elaborate sculpt where I think that yeah, well, I think that it could be better, like the anatomy, especially the tail. But I like the upper body, like this part here. I like the tongue coming out, like his arm holding onto the tongue like it's something else. And the face I'm really chuffed with. These teeth made of toothpicks work really well. And I think that the blue eyes really, they speak. Makes him look interested, curious. Set against the dark green of his skin. Well, let me know what you think about this model that I made in the comments. If you like what I did and you want me to sculpt more shit, then yeah, tell me in the comments. Leave a like. Subscribe. And happy Christmas. And as always, Westside.